Muy buenas, chavales. Bienvenidos al capítulo 30 de Banishers. ¡Comenzamos! Vale. Estamos en una nueva misión. Se llama El Tintero. Y tenemos... Vale, todavía seguimos en el vacío. Así que vamos a seguir.
Beware.
Buah.
Wards.
Ahuyentadores, en serio, tío.
Demonologists really like pushing the limits of their knowledge without considering other lives.
That just makes them human.
It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm? There you are.
Here I am.
Vale. Por aquí... Lino.
The ward's power is gone.
Vale, es el mismo camino. ¿Qué es eso, tío?
Spectres. They haven't noticed us. Stay low.
Será por aquí, no lo sé. Vale, pues no. Va, venga.
I'm still here.
Stay down.
¿Dónde está el orientador?
Kiss for you.
Vale. ¿Y esto qué es? No hay nada. Por aquí no se puede. Por aquí será. Aquí abajo hay algo. Oh, un cofre, chavales. Un cofre, una carta. Mapa de los arados. Vale. Lino. Escritos oscuros sobre demonología.
This is some dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you. Ugh. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void.
Something's missing. This one's different. Looks like it died diseased.
So, you can see me. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Haskell?
You may talk. A Banisher ghost. Amazing. How on God's earth did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
Esconderte en el vacío.
As hiding places go, the void is quite the choice.
Yes, an amazing place. Oh, plane? World? The Araloo is not easily described, but it makes a fascinating study. Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you use a decoy?
We fought it. Don't change the subject.
You fought it? Of course you did. A good thing too. I was starting to think it was wise to me tricks. Oh, but I have so many questions.
This isn't a social call, kid. And we're the ones with the questions.
Oh. Oh. Of course.
Acerca de Caleb Watson.
We must talk of Caleb Watson. Why in the hell would you give him a resurrection ritual?
Ruth's death hit poor Caleb hard. He was alone, and so I would often stop by his workshop. We talked. He took a keen interest in my studies and was a good listener. When he learned that she could possibly return, he had one question. How?
Una bonita historia.
Men bonding over bereavement and black magic. A pretty tale indeed.
I should have proceeded with more caution.
You shouldn't have proceeded at all. We have a witch hunt on our hands. You could face trial for this botched ritual.
Yes, and I'm sorry. I found it in a copy of De Occulta Philosophia by Cornelius Agrippa von Nettersheim. A remarkable book.
I've met my fair share of illustrious occultists, and none owned an authentic Agrippa. Much is lost in translation or altered in the printing. I doubt your copy is an exception.
Of course. The power is in the words, and mine were wrong, so the power went awry. How very fascinating.
Debes remendar tus actos.
You mistake foolishness for audacity. You must mend your ways.
Surely the acquisition of knowledge cannot be a sin.
Do you remember Deborah?
Miss Comenius. Yes, of course, I remember.
Your father tasked us with an investigation. One way or the other, we must return with the mystery solved.
Ah. I think I understand what you're saying. I might be in a tiny little bit of, danger.
¿Quién eres realmente?
You see ghosts. You stroll the void as if it were your garden. You possess and share forbidden rituals. Who are you really?
I'm Lammy Haskell, and I'm a man of many sciences. I am in fact a true pursuer.
That raises more questions than it answers.
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As occultists, do we change the world or scratch upon its surface? Each discipline I embrace peels back a new layer of reality. I'm yet at the beginning and see where I already stand. Amazing, no?
Eres demoniólogo.
Are you a demonologist like your father?
More or less. Less, more so. My father sees occultism through the eyeglass of his faith, but I know better. So, more so?
If you don't share your father's faith, what do you believe?
I believe in the afterlife. The proof is about us. And if the void embodies eternal despair, there must too be a place of hope. But where, I ask myself, where?
Que voy a acabar de grabar y lo miro.
Your father is convinced a witch poisoned his well. Caleb Watson was cursed by a ritual you gave him. I'd focus if I were you.
We must counter the devil with knowledge of his tricks. That, my father always said, is the purest of God's work.
Aye. You can imagine your father saying that.
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation. Demonology, sir, as he would say. He saw me as his heir. Then, of a sudden, the books were forbidden. So I stole them. The very same books he'd forced upon me as a boy. I understand them where he does not. I did no wrong, apart from a little theft.
¿Qué haces aquí?
From the looks of this place, you're knee-deep in research. What are you doing here exactly?
Searching for the origin of the Harrow's Plague, of course. And I have a theory on the subject.
Of course you do. Go on then.
Now, at first, I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk remained sick. They looked for witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it. You see, the Araloo taints New Eden. Its influence leaches into the Harrows. The evidence is everywhere.
Acerca del Araloo.
By the Araloo, do you mean the void?
Neither name does it justice. This place is beyond words. The Araloo, Mr. McCrae, is made of the very fabric of our primordial myths. Isn't it amazing?
¿Puedes demostrarlo?
How can you be sure the void has tainted the region?
In New Eden, the threshold between our plane and this is thin. Even I, a novice, may reach the frontier and then go beyond. I also believe it happened before. Some years ago, New Eden was hit by another epidemic.
Was it the same illness?
I believe that first epidemic was caused by the porosity of the frontier between New Eden and the Araloo. Although, where theirs was an affliction of burning flesh, ours is a corruption of mind and spirit. And I believe I have found its source. There is a substance, a strange ooze. You may have noticed it. This, I believe, is the true source of the Harrow's poison. It carries a particular stink, on the scent of which I experience first confusion, then a loss of control over my limbs.
Acerca del origen.
What do you expect to find at the source of the ooze?
To find a cure. The ooze seeps into our world, sickening us. I may be able to stop it. Unfortunately, I cannot reach the source. The Araloo is a formidable place. Tricky. A maze constantly evolving, changing, reshaping itself. The isthmus, for example. I found an oozing crack in the ground. The terrain then remade itself, and I can get to it no longer.
Perhaps we might be able to find a way through and take a look at that source.
Would you? That would be splendid. Would you mind taking notes?
Acerca de tus... vale, adiós.
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
And with that sorrow gone, I can leave. Do be careful. My home is your home. If you need anything, help yourself.
The Araloo is not your home, Lamy. But thank you.
Vale. Llega al origen de la
Hut.
pista obtenida. Vale. Uy. Y aquí nos queda... Nos queda aquí una y aquí nos queda otra.
Pardon my morbid enthusiasm, Mistress Duarte, but could I ask you a few questions?
Vale, que sí. Te
What do
calles
you
un
wish to
poco.
know?
Do you
Vamos
still
a
need to
abrir
eat?
el
Do you
cofre.
feel hunger? Sorry, it's just you're the first ghost I've met, in person, as it were.
Vale.
I don't eat.
Y aquí ya puedo usar el mapa.
Not in the way you do. I feel hunger. Again, not in the way you do.
What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
Vale.
It may be native to the void.
No, por aquí hemos entrado. ¿Por dónde hay que salir? Para... ¿Por dónde hay que, por dónde hay que salir? Ah, por aquí, Joni. Vale, pues vamos a dejarlo aquí. Gracias por ver el vídeo, chavales. Un saludo. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.